Hey creative babe, this is Osha from Cr3ative Studio. Welcome to Cr3ative Talk Business and Balloons. And it is the second video of the year 2025 podcast. Wow. Come in. Yes. Make sure you join this YouTube channel. Make sure you binge watch on all of the videos that we have for Cr3ative Talk Business and Balloons. Of course, hosted by Cr3ative Studio. If you don't know Cr3ative Studio, we here in Montgomery, Alabama, and we do event design and planning for all type of event, all occasions, all celebrations. But Cr3ative Talk is for you. Cr3ative Talk is to bridge the gap between client and business owner. So let's get started. Man, I hope you all felt the energy in the room that I just displayed. Tried to do my best scream for the podcast, right? So if you do not know Cr3ative Talk Business and Balloons, we've been doing it on about a year. But now I'm finally ready to be consistent, be disciplined, really connect with the community, connect with my fellow business owners. So Cr3ative Talk Business and Balloons, we're going to do everything from bridging the gap. We're going to connect. We're going to network. We're going to collaborate. We're going to talk about our neighboring businesses. We're going to talk about the event industry. And are you a part of the event industry? Are you a videographer? Are you a photographer? Are you an entertainer? Are you a promoter? Who are you and what role you play in the event industry? And get up here with me, talk about your business. It's free. Networking is free. Talk about your business. Put it on your social media platform. Share it with a friend. Share it with a coworker. In this industry, it is great to be to show some type of relation to your client and to your targeted audience. So this is the platform where we are welcoming us of business, black business, cultural business, eventing business, all of the above in our area. Okay, so for Cr3ative Talk Business and Balloons, we submit questions every week. Well, not me, you. I just pick them every week on what I should be talking about on this platform, what you want to hear, what subjects you want me to touch bases on. Again, I am telling you from my experiences, from my teaching, from what I've learned along the way as an entrepreneur and have been for several years. Tips, trades, hacks, and I don't mind sharing with you. What I don't know, we will find out and we will learn on this platform. Okay? So the question of the week. It was pulled really not too long ago, but it was pulled, and the question was, how do we become multi-purpose? Like, how do we become generalized in this field? So I'm gonna try to narrow that question down. And again, if you want to submit your questions, or if you want to talk about your business, or you want to be up on this platform, you can reach out to me through our email, creativetalk@creativeeventstudios.com, and submit. Or you can make sure you ask me in the comments below this video. You can DM me, however you think you need to reach me. You can call me. If you gotta reach me through the phone, you can reach me, and we can be able to get as much information to you as well. So let's touch on that question. How did we become a multi-purpose studio, and how did we get so generalized in so many different areas So basically, how we dipping and dabbing and live with this, live with that, live with that. From my experiences, I always prefer collab over competition. I always prefer working together. I always love the phrase, everybody can eat, everybody have a piece of the pie. But I do love that we are always a student first, which means once you are an entrepreneur, you always want to learn more of your craft. You always want to be inspired. You always want to dig a little deeper, see what other skills you can learn. Yes, there are people who are just specialists in certain areas, and they are experts, they are specialists in that craft, then they do that craft, right? But for me and my business, there's so many things that come along with conducting your event, executing the event the way the client would like it to be, having all these special requests, whether large, extravagant backdrop, floor decals, etc., etc. You have to know a little bit about each area, each gray area, especially as a event planner, an event coordinator. You want to know a little bit of each area, so that, because even though there are good people, there are bad people in every industry, every niche that try to get over on you or things like that. So you want to have some type of knowledge. And just like when you take a car to the car shop, right, and you go up in there, the mechanic, and you want to know a little bit about your car. You don't want to go up in there and be all blind and naive. Then you go come out with a big bill, a big tick. You don't want nobody to try to get over on you, right? So you do want to know some type of basic information, so that would help. All right. So that's the first one. The second reason we became a multi-purpose studio, because it allows our client to not be able to have to pay this person, that person, that person, that person. It's allow us to be a triple threat, a quadruple threat, so that we can be able to little down some of all that responsibility that the client will have with trying to do the event themselves. So it's great and it's budget friendly to find someone who can do more than one thing. So just like, for instance, the venue. It's great to have a venue. It's great to have a venue that's adequate for your clients. But after a certain while, it will die down. If you just offering venue, like you might not, if you just offering venue, because there's some people who offer venue with no tables, no chairs. You have to pay extra. But if you offer table and chairs, that's a plus. But if you offer specialty tables and chairs, like luxury tables and chairs, that's an extra plus. You get what I'm saying? So it would eventually need to add some type of amenities to that basic package, so that you can have longevity, so that your business can adapt to the trends, adapt to the time. So that's the same way. If you are an event planner, they would prefer their event planner to know how to do tables, to know how to do balloons, to know how to print off backdrops, to know how to do certain things. If not, they don't know how, they have the access to somebody who does. All right, so that's number two. That's another way to become a multi-purpose. That's one of the ways how we became multi-purpose studio. So first, we became a teacher. We wanted to be a student. We wanted to collab. We wanted to learn. We were eager to learn. Two, we wanted to be more budget friendly. So we wanted to be a triple threat. We wanted to be a quadruple threat. We wanted to add more to our packages. And three, the last and final reason, the reason why we decided, we ended up being a multi-purpose establishment is because of outsourcing. It's piggybacking off of reason number two. If you don't know, if you don't have it, get someone who does. Access it. Outsourcing. Being middleman. Do things like that until you get the inventory. Do things like that until you get where you want to be, right? So let's go all in hand to collaborate, all in hand to networking, all in hand to connecting with your neighbors. You never know who know who. You never know who has what, who has access to what. And sometimes it's just opening your mouth and being communicative. When you're on a site, you meeting different people who build bars, counters, stages, people who do lighting, any type of production, podiums and mics and sound systems. You meet all these people on a site and you don't know who they know, but it's good to get their information and them to get your information, because you all can collab, you all can connect, and it will keep you in the limbo of always getting a client, always being in demand, people being in demand of your services, because if you don't pay attention, a lot of in the event industry, a lot of our clientele is referred by somebody who was either at the party, at the event, or by the person who booked the party, booked the event from you. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to go over on this Creative Talk business and balloon episode. Yes, a little bit about our background. I had to contact us. www.Cr3ative.com is the website. Go check it out. Make sure you sign up with your email. Make sure those emails are open. Make sure they're not in spam. Make sure they're going to your primary, so you can be able to get those updates for the seasonal promos, any type of deals we might be doing, giveaways we might be doing. We want you to stay in the loop. Social platforms, of course, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Creative Event Studio. Put a space in between each word. And follow us. Share us. And get the information out there to many other people who are inspired to be in the event industry. Many other people who are inspired to just start. Remember, just start, y'all. Just start. You can tweak it along the way. You can learn along the way. One person say no, another person say yes to help you out. Again, until next time, be creative.